Elections is between PDP and APC. Any vote for Peter Obi, Labour Party, is a waste. Asiwaju is the next president. If a vote for Obi means wastage, men of goodwill are ready to waste it over and over again. You want Atiku, right? Let us wait and see. Dogora, the devil, go and take care of yourself, your frustration and depression. Absolute nonsense. How can Dogora say this? Southern Kaduna citizens know better than this Dogora. A vote for APC and PDP is setback for our country. I encourage everyone, both youth and adult, to support the project of a new Nigeria. Vote wisely, vote for Peter Obi. I don't know why shame is not in the face of all of these politicians. What did you do to the southern part of Kaduna? These are talks, these are questions, these are vituperations back and forth coming over the decision of Yakubu Dogora to slide into Atiku's bandwagon. Yakubu Dogora, former House of Rep, has urged Nigerians not to waste their votes in the upcoming elections by supporting Labour Party. He said, God is against waste. According to Dogora, who defected to the People's Democratic Party, he said he's supporting Atiku Abubakar. Speaking on Monday in Southern Kaduna, Dogora emphasized that Labour Party could not win 25% of the votes from the region, and that to win the presidency, one needed to receive 35 to 40% of the votes from the Northwest and win overwhelmingly in other zones. Dogora declared, "You people of Southern Kaduna have been extremely wise politically, so it is not in my place to advise you on what to do. I'm just here to make sure we are aware of what we already know. If you are a mediocre politician, reevaluate your chances of becoming Nigerian president in light of the votes per zone announced by INEC. Can you garner significant support from this region of the Northwest? You need to receive 35 to 40% of the votes from the Northwest and win handily in the other zones to become president of Nigeria. Can the Labour Party therefore win 25% of the North votes? Not to talk of the Northwest? Obviously not. Thus, the Bible is against waste, and Jesus Christ is against waste. I am not well educated in the Quran, but I am well educated in the Bible. Jesus Christ, the founder and perfecter of our faith, disapproved of good waste, of food waste. Therefore, whomever advises you to cast a useless ballot is supporting the Antichrist. I want you to think about that and give it time to sink in. Our God doesn't waste anything. He's not a wasteful God. He says that you should trade and profit from anything he offers you. The servant went and concealed his talent, and he had not produced a single kobo in order to give it back to the master intact. However, you want to squander the votes God has given you in the hopes that he would honor you. Not all. You are a wicked and useless servant. By the way, not I, but Jesus have said these things. Now, all of this is coming from Peter Obi's I kept money. I kept money. I kept money. That is it. I kept money. I kept money. I kept money. These are all that has been from the mouth of Peter Obi. Now, people see this as a waste. But then, we should also look at the part of people who will steal money. So, two things are not acceptable. Keeping money and stealing the money. The money must be put to good use. This is the argument, and I think this is what Dogora is actually trying to posit. This is what he's trying to put out to them. A lot of people think once you dress in a certain manner or you're from that particular part of Nigeria, they are all Muslims. No, Dogora is not a Muslim. He has made it clear. He said, I don't know about the Quran, but I know about the Bible. He said, by God's grace, Nigeria will be freed. But we must vote for Atiku and Okowa in the federal election because they are the ticket that will bring Nigeria together and reconstruct it. Let's give the APC what they want because they fear that Isa Ashiru will take over the state government. Well, Let us see how all of this turns out to be. It is getting serious. Like I told you at the beginning, several statements, counter statements, back and forth. There are people who are obedient, there are people who are articulated, and there are people who are emilocon. Well, we'll see. We are already in the month of election. Let us see what every of this will turn out to be. Let's see, is there going to be chaos in Nigeria? Is there going to be calm in Nigeria once the president has been announced? Well, we are grateful for some of our pastors and imams and seers who have decided not to make a mockery of themselves or to create some kind of, political ta-ta-ta, They said God has not spoken to them. They said so, that God has not spoken to them. God has not given to them the result for the next presidency, the next person that will overtake whatever it is that we have on ground. What are your thoughts? Don't forget to like and share this video. Do not forget to subscribe to this channel if you're new here.